This is Answer Meditation, and you're tuning in to Sandy Daley.
Natural beauty.
The original 3C's, the Black Carrie Bradshaw.
Listen.
You want the gossip? You want the information? The news? The real talk?
You sexy baby.
You are now tuning into the Daily Grind with me, Sandy Daley. Let's go, baby. Good afternoon, good day, good morning, wherever. It's morning somewhere. I know it's morning somewhere. Anyways, my name once again is Sandy Daley, and I'm so pleased to have you here with me today. My show, The Daily Grind, and the first show that we had on Wednesday was amazing. I thank you so much to Shanika and Takesha who came on, and they just kind of killed it. We were so happy to have them on as our guest. Today we have a huge man, a big man, the Reggae Ambassador himself, Mr. Shannon, we'll have him later. Mr. Ras Emmanuel is going to be here talking to me about his music. And as well, we're going to be talking about the whole scandal with Shannon Sharpe. So for those who don't know, Mr. Ras Emmanuel is seen as a big one coming out of the Caribbean. He has got the music. He has got the vibes. This man says no to, I called him there and said, listen, Ross, I need something from you. Send me something. He didn't hesitate. He just kind of did it right on the spot. I just kind of love his vibe. And we're going to be bringing him up right now. So Ras Emmanuel, welcome to the Daily Grind with Sandy Daley. And we want to make sure that you know that, we have you here in our hearts because your songs, your music has taken the world by storm. So please bring him up for me, please. Hey, there you are in his car. I love it. I love it. How are you?
I'm here live and direct with my friend, my sister, the Queen, Sandy Daley. Daily. Shout out to Sandy Daley. And thank you for having me here. The Reggae Ambassador on your show is a pleasure. It's a pleasure, my sister.
Thank you very much. Now, I am so appreciative because you did this last minute, but this is to kind of show how grateful I am to have you here because it wasn't a thing to call you and say, listen, Ras Emmanuel, I need you on the show. So for those who don't know who you are, for those living under a rock, please introduce yourself and tell the folks about yourself, Mr. Emmanuel. I'm gonna call
Okay. My name is Ras Emmanuel. I'm the Reggae Ambassador for New Jersey. I have resided in Newark, New Jersey for a while, but I'm born Jamaican. Yes,
Right.
and I've toured many parts of the world with my beautiful music coming from the hearts of all my family. I would say that because music travel from one part to another, and it travel right now my one. So big up all the musical people and from my family. So they are expounded with you,
Oh my
Sandy,
God, I'm
and the
so
whole world.
I am so pleased to have you here now. You have had some big hits over the last a couple of years. Tell us about the journey that you've had to go through from when you first started to where you are right now. What does it feel like, and what has that meant to you?
Well, it's a good thing because I started out beating the desk at school, playing the rhythm. Boom,
Right.
boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
We started out like, and like not going to school at the moment, and we like at the ball field, and a zinc fence is there. I would start beat the zinc fence, bam, 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 and a friend say, "Yo, DJ something." Hey, who will let me
Right.
like your uncle? How we like, you know what I'm saying? And it start right there, so.
Right.
And in the community, they must say, "Yo, so if you start going to the studio, you have a talent, you know."
Wow.
And I end up start going to the studio. I started go to Penthouse. First, I started off at a dub cutting studio in Spanish Town named Super Valley.
Oh
And
wow.
Iroy, I met Iroy, Uri Iroy, with some
Yep.
soul in peace. He was the one that took me to a recording studio
Right.
at People's Choice, Perry's. And I've recorded my first song, I Love Your Body Next Door to God. I
Wow.
did not really get that song because, movements, what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? But I did get a chance while I was going at Penthouse
Right.
Studios. I was at the gate for a while standing up, and this gentleman saw me. I don't know him, but he saw me every day
Right.
at the studio gate,
Right.
and he gave me an entry form for Red Label Wine. I don't know if you remember that with Bagger Brown back in the days, right?
Right.
So
Okay.
I take that entry form and I make copies and give to other artists like myself who trying.
Right. Of course.
Unfortunately, I came out on top. Those days was cassette, and
Right.
my friend took it from me to IRFM to drop it off my Virgin Culture Wise,
Right.
and it was nominated
Oh
for
wow.
for St. Catherine out of 5,000 entry. I was the
Wow.
winner of the entry nomination. I didn't win the whole thing, but
Right.
my community was proud of me by just winning the entry.
I
Bigging
can
him up Central
imagine.
Village.
And what
Yes.
was that? How what was that experience like for you to have started there and then to see you where you are right now? Like, how do you feel about that?
Well, the experience was a great experience because I get to meet some of the great musicians,
Uh
like you
huh.
have Danny Brownie, and you got Fab Five. Fab Five is the first band that I ever worked with.
Right. Wow.
Grub, and the majority of the band is blind. So
Mm-hmm.
imagine a man like me who could see.
Right.
I take instruction from the band that can't see.
Mm-hmm. So that
So
was
they
a
are the
great.
one that was a great feelings and a great opportunity. And
Right.
from there, I started to expand till I moved to the United States in 1997. And I said, once I started, I'm not going to stop. And I travel, I make music, and I made a song said, "No Send No Guns to Jamaica." It was a smash. Um, I made it in New Jersey as the Reggae Ambassador. But before the Reggae Ambassador, I was crowned Artist of the Year, Song of the
Nice.
Year, and so on and so on. And we just keep giving them hits after that.
And you've certainly been doing that, giving them the hits. Now, you have had a few hits, as I said, Ras Emmanuel. And the one that
Yeah.
I really like is the one that, I mean, I like all of them, but there's one that really kind of stood out for me, and it was a Dance All Forever, right? And
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yes.
everybody knows I have one move. It's like,
Happy do me thing. Happy me. The
right?
Army provider. I hear my. Hey, happy do me
And,
thing. Yeah, that song was recorded me and Aboriginal named Little Robert, and we're pushing that song right now. And we
right.
have a next song named Dance All Forever, which is
Yeah.
going on fantastic. So we're doing things, and look out, people. We got a next song also coming out with Future Trouble, aka Fambo,
Oh, wow.
Future
Okay.
Trouble. So that one is for the ladies, but that one I'm gonna give you a little snippet. That one is about a young lady that in the church, and for some reason she ended up in the streets.
Wow.
So that's so later on we talk about that song. But this song, Jama Provider, I'm just giving thanks because this song really resonates. I was in Angola, and I have to
Right.
perform this song and two TV stations because I perform it on one, and the other station saw it and said, "No, no, no, no,
All
no,
right.
no. You have to come
We
on our
want that.
station and perform it too."
All right. So
Yeah,
what is it?
man.
Yeah, so what does it feel like for you when you have folks who are requesting you, as you just said, to like bring your stuff to them personally? You know what I mean? Like how does that make you feel? It must certainly have give you that nice homely, like nice feeling. How does that make you feel?
I'll be honest with you. That's one of the nicest feelings. I can. The music is like my therapy, and
Right,
small things make me happy. It don't have to be humongous to make me happy. And when
right.
people say these things to me, I love to have you. Because I remember when I even went to Angola, the Minister of Culture, they was the one that take care of me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to big up the reggae family in Angola for really take care of me also. You know what I mean? I say reggae music in Angola is big, you know,
Yes,
and
yes,
very big.
100%.
And Gambia was the first African state I went to,
Right.
and it was phenomenal. Big up Muta also. Yeah, man.
So knowing that you have had such an impact on the world, right? Go moving forward. What is it that you would most want to do? Because obviously, they said, and as you have said, you are Mr. Reggae Ambassador. I'm gonna like not even air quotes. I'm gonna give you that title. I'm not doing no air quotes today, right? Reggae Ambassador, right? I
Yes,
mean, so
thank you.
definitely. What is it? How does it make you feel knowing that you have? Sometimes when you put like such responsibility on folks, it kind of drops off. But I think you can carry this. What does it make you feel to know that you've been given this honor?
Well, it was a surprise. First,
Okay.
big up Lady Ira. Actually, it was announced, and just like with an interview, she called me
Right.
to do an interview on the radio, and she said, they're gonna have something in the park, and you know, I make sure I'll be there because I'm going to get honored.
Right.
I said, honored? She said, yes, you're going to be honored by the SS County in Newark,
Oh,
where I live at, SS County. The council, they voted
right.
and this award, this proclamation was just not just unpick and just give him. No, they said that they was watching what I was doing for my community, outside
Right.
the community, and I lift the flag. I take the flag with me anywhere I go, and so I was honored, and I
Right.
was appreciative of it by the Miss Brittany Timberlake.
Right.
She's a president, and I really thank her and this is County Council for what they did, and Miss Ira. um, Listen, it's phenomenal. And
Right.
last year in Newark, also I already also get the mayor's award also for
Oh, wow.
contributing in Newark.
Right.
And I got many awards even from New Jersey itself for best artist, song of the year, DJ of
Yes.
the year, and all these things. And also in Jamaica to have like two awards in Jamaica for a couple of songs that I two songs that I did recognizable in Jamaica. So
Wow. See,
it's
this is
going.
why
Go.
I love, this is why I'm so appreciative of it when you come on and just talk to us about just not only the love for music, but also your love for the community, because this is what is showing. It's a definite thing. And Mr. Ras Emmanuel, big ups to you. And I'm so proud of you. I've recently met you, but you have a nice spirit. And this is what I love
Thank
about you.
you,
When you have a
thank
nice
you,
spirit, something
thank
else.
you. I try.
I'm gonna try Melody Global right now, as I said, with Dance All Forever. We're gonna be playing that, and we're gonna
Wow.
take it off the screen because nobody wants to see me do vocal again. It's the only move I know,
Want to see a dance, man? Sure.
right? It's the
I
only
want to
move that I
big up all the viewers and may God bless them. And also, so next month is Mother's Day, so big up all the mothers.
know. Of
So
course,
yeah, phenomenal. Yeah,
definitely. So stick around. We're gonna be right back. We're gonna just be playing that
stick
tune right
around.
now. Stick around because we have
I'm
Mr.
not no worm. Stick around.
Don't go anywhere. We're gonna be playing
No
that right now.
move.
Don't move.
Sure, the Daily Grid.
Now we have a new name for the show. No worries, it's all good. All right, we're gonna be playing that right now because obviously we love to have Mr. Ras Emmanuel here and we want to just hear his song. So
You know
start
that
my
song where we do,
googling
right? Dance all
right
come
now.
to live.
Never
Never
could
could
die.
die.
Never could die.
I would like to come up with a point there, because here some people are running off their mouth and talk about do away with that because them thing they done. You know what them a talk about?
Them crazy, man. Them crazy.
Laugh off of them here, sir.
Badang bang bang boom, biggie diggy diggy boom. Badang bagada gadang boom, biggie diggy diggy bang boom. Bang. Who should dance? They tell them a lie, them a tell. Who should dance? They tell them a lie, them a tell. Who should dance? They tell them a lie, them a tell. Lie, them a tell. Lie, them a tell. Dance all come to live, never could die. And in the year and tell them bye bye. Dance all come to live, never could die. And in the year and tell them bye bye.
Session in a dance hall, so we can't stall. Welcome Peter, salute Frankie Paul. Welcome everyone, welcome one and all. Introducing to the religion, raw dance hall. It's a race by the new school slash veteran.
Oh my
Locally
word.
and globally, so gully reggaeton. Hippity hippity up, hip hop on your right hand. Dance hall for life, up Japanese at a fun. Booyaka dance hall at this.
Oh my God! Thank you so much. Once again, everyone knows I only have one move for every song. So, but so fitting. It is so fitting. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I missed that.
I said one move is better than no move.
No move at all. Exactly. So I will
Some
stick with
people
that.
can't move. A piece of
Right,
hose, I tick them.
right,
I
right.
warm to them. They must sick them.
No, Rod, I mean, for you looking forward, right? You obviously have
Mhm.
achieved so much already. What is it that you'd like to achieve? Like when you look at yourself, sometimes we say we have a 5 year plan. What is your 5, 10 year plan moving forward from here?
That question I've asked many times.
Right.
What you accomplish in 5 years. But
Yeah,
each time that question come across, I notice that I'm already doing it
exactly.
because this
Exactly.
question been asked maybe 10, 20 years already.
Yeah.
and I'm seeing what I dreamt of is
Hmm.
fulfilling.
Right. And that
You
is
know,
so, that is
the
great.
mu the
Great.
music is getting there
Yeah.
and is more recognizable. And I want to shout out to Nuffy too. Nuffy, MC Nuffy, that
Okay.
MC Nuffy is the one that bring on Cartel on his shows.
Right.
Um, he's a great virgin to I. You know what I'm saying? He pushed my music. He even have me recorded a dub of that same song he play
Right.
on Cartel's Freedom Street.
Right. Right,
Yeah,
exactly. And so that, I mean, for you having these people that are so supportive of you, right? Um, Obviously it comes from, I think a lot of times people are supportive of others because they see their drive, they see their passion. What is it that you have to say, Rust, for folks who, don't know where to start, don't know how to start in the music business? What do you have to say?
good. I love that question.
Yeah.
I started out believing in myself.
Right.
That's what I do. Because if you don't believe in yourself, you can't move. You can't do nothing. Because you're gonna afraid. You're gonna afraid to approach someone for help.
100%.
And at this stage now, I would tell someone, when you know that you have a talent, it's best to get a PR.
Right.
It's best to get a PR because we have lost a lot because we didn't have the right people
Hmm.
to get things done. And when you find yourself talented and don't have people to help you, it worth
Yeah.
nothing. So
Exactly. And making
yeah,
sure
so
that you align yourself with the right people. I totally believe
right
in that
people.
because
One man army, now go do it in the music.
cannot in any industry, in any form, in any profession. Because I remember, and it's a great point that you bring up, because getting a PR, somebody who can speak for you. Sometimes we can't even speak for ourselves. I
It's
remember
not good for the artist.
it's not good for the. I remember once in school, my we had to do a resume, and I gave it to my professor, Russ, and then he said to me, "You know what? This is not even half of what you are. Why are you so shy?"
Mm-mm.
And I said, because I
Wow.
just, and he said to me, you know what? You need somebody to kind of shout your talents to you, because a lot of times we play, not ourselves down, right? And so I
Mm-hmm.
totally agree with you, because a lot of times we don't have the wherewithal to be a spokesperson for ourselves. You got to get somebody who is going to speak for yourself, to say, hey, this is Ross, Emmanuel, this is what he can do, and this is who he is. And so
We have to.
with that being said, with all the things that you have done, what's been your most cherished moment? Like, if you've been to some place and you've seen, the crowds, or where have you been that really stood out for you?
Well, it's not one place, but
Oh, many.
as yeah, Australia was phenomenal. I have to say that.
When was that?
This was like 2011.
Okay.
Australia. It was I told a band named Easy Star All Star. Big up Ras Emmanuel. Yeah. Now we got different cities, and we was in Melbourne, was in Tasmania, Queensland,
Right.
different place. And I'm so innocent. I perform
Right.
and when backstage everything. Now our next band was playing. I said, let me come out, right,
Right.
and enjoy the other band that playing.
Right. Of course.
I'm innocent.
Right.
I shouldn't do that. The people them come and take me away.
Really?
I'm not thinking of myself like that. I'm just thinking I'm just an ordinary person. I didn't
Right.
see myself in that way. I just, I perform, bam, that's it.
Right.
These people come and they have to run and pull me back from the people. And there was
Right.
one instance where I was performing. This was the next place I went to perform. I think it was Tasmania. I was
Right.
performing, and then somebody just charged the stage, tried to, and no, these things are amazing thing because I'm
Yeah.
saying now, I don't see myself as that
Right.
person. I don't see myself as a normal person. You
Work
know,
on the right side.
Gambia was the next one also. I have to big up Gambia and Angola,
Right.
but yeah, I have to big up those three places because the people, especially in Gambia, they receive me with a warm welcome.
Right.
I go to certain place and like, who am I? I'm just an ordinary person. Why I'm
Right.
getting all of this? And I said, listen, I don't want to stay in a hotel. when I'm not doing nothing, please take me to the schools. I want to visit schools.
Right.
I want to visit somebody that don't have it, so that I could help with. And I end up go to a couple schools and perform there for them,
Correct. Wow.
and the children them love it. And I
Right.
end up go to I get people actually have people help me to donate to the schools. I
Right.
went to places where people are sleeping on the floor, and
Wow.
tears come to my eye. You know what I'm saying? A mother of so many children and grandchildren, and you know what I'm saying. And I said, no, 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 no.
Yeah. Wow.
She gonna be on a bed.
Wow.
So these are the things make me happy when I could help someone.
Right. and
You
and that's
know,
great, right. It's great because I can see that your humility, your care for the next person that is out there in the world, your care for humanity, transcends and is shown. And this is why I believe that you are successful, because a lot of times folks, Russ, they are successful with a lot of things, and it goes south. Do you understand? It
true,
goes
true.
south, but definitely with yourself, it definitely is not going south. It's going up, right?
Yeah, listen, as Bob Marley said,
Right.
if I can't help someone, what's the reason why I'm living? We're
Exactly.
supposed to help each other because,
Right.
listen, I know what it feel like to go to bed without no food. You
Mhm.
know, I know it, so I could feel somebody else's pain.
Right.
Listen, I'm not perfect. When I was growing up, I live in a home that sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not there. And
Correct.
as youths, we have to go certain place to get our meal. We have to go to the river. Sometimes we have to go to the dump, pick up bottle to sell. I do all of that. I push
Wow.
ant cat. I push
Wow.
ant cat from Central Village all the way to into Spanish Town,
Right. Wow.
pushing a cart in the morning. I get up early in the morning. My mother go and sell peas, half jill, big jill of peas. And my mother, me do all, I take. There's a lady in my community. Her name is Auntie. She
Right.
will try to help out the youth in the community, just steal them away from doing bad stuff. She would make parties, and we would
Right.
take the patty pan, take the patty pan. Yeah, I'm not trying to fix up none. Take the take the take the patty pan, right?
Right.
Load it up a patty, go
Right.
town, right? Coronation Market,
Right.
get some coal, start up my fire, warm up my
Right.
patty. I walk all over town and sell patty.
Of
I used
course.
to do all them thing there.
Of course. And this is why, as I said, it takes a person who is so humble, because you always, they have a saying, Russ, that you have to know where you're starting to know where you're actually going to go. Do you understand? You got to
Right,
know
right.
what your position was in this world, where you started from. Because if you don't
True.
know, you have no goal, you have no vision as to where it is that you're going to go to. And this is why you're successful, because you have a vision, right? And so we're definitely going to play one more song for you. I'm not going to do my bogo with this, but I love this video. It's called Christian King. And so I love the video.
Oh
If you
my
can,
God.
I know, right? It was so moving,
That's my
right?
son. That's
Is
my
it?
son. That's
It's
my
so
son. We sit in the car. That's my son.
gorgeous.
I try to involve my children. 'Cause I have a
Yes,
daughter, she's good at rapping, and I'm talking about rapping clean as a whistle. She don't have to sit there, don't say nothing derogative. She's
right.
up there. And one day I'm gonna send her she soon release a new video now what I'm producing. So her
Oh,
name
I
is Rasta Girl Liar. You can check her out too. So,
love
musical talent.
musical. And I love the fact that you involve your family. I mean, I have a son. How old is that child that's in your son that was in the video?
My son is 10 years old now.
And so mine is 11, and just like you, Ras Emmanuel, I drag him everywhere I'm going. And I've produced films. I've
There
put
you
him in
go.
everything that I've produced.
Best thing. Smart,
He's
smart.
acting in
Teach them
everything,
well.
right?
If I'm
And I
going on the
drag him
stage and
everywhere.
it, yeah, if I'm going on the stage in terms of a park, say a show keeping in the park, he said,
Right.
"Daddy, you not left me, You go up on stage, me I come." And he's a man, him gone up there, him not care, part of the crowd. That's my
Right.
daddy. Me gone up there.
Exactly. Right. And
Yeah.
that's a good thing because we're teaching him from early about great things in life and about working hard. I truly believe in that. Children are what you show them from a young age and they will adapt to that. So I always, just like yourself, you have to show the kids from an early age what it is that they should be doing, how hard, and they appreciate that. Your son, I'm quite sure, and a daughter will appreciate that. So for us, we're gonna
I
play
got three
the
daughters
three daughters.
and two
You're
sons.
not a daddy
Three
girl.
daughters and two sons.
Girl dad. You're
Yeah.
a girl dad for sure, for sure. So we're definitely gonna have this song, Christian King, if you can play that for us now, because I want folks to hear and listen how beautiful and how his son was so animated. He should be an actor. You should tell
Christian
your
son, yes, he is a Christian king. He's from the line of King David and Christ.
So how did you know about these things?
There's a place in Ethiopia, Marcus Garvey tell us, look to Africa, the crowning of a black king, Haile Selassie, our Christian king. Tanastalin, Exia the Mastagan, Salam. I greet you in the mighty name of Lord and Savior Jesus Christus. Bless my heart, woman, Feskedus, and Yomlak. Amen. Oh. Haile Selassie is a Christian king.
From King David lineage,
He held the kingdom under fear of him.
righteous and blessed.
Hey, Haile Selassie is a Christian king.
From King David lineage,
He held the kingdom under fear of him.
righteous and blessed.
Keeper of the ark and defender of the faith. But Haile Selassie, one of the better topping, 225th descendant, Christian king of the better.
Oh, I love it. I didn't do my boga because it was a great song. I kind of
So that
I wanted to do my boga.
yeah, listen, sing it whenever you have your own in your own space.
Yeah, right.
So
Oh,
that's Ras Emmanuel featuring Mikey General. You know,
right.
Mikey General and Luciana, them two there, yeah,
Yeah,
two big brother them. You know what I say? I have sung with
right.
both of them. So
Oh, amazing.
Christian King, we have done the video for it and it's phenomenal. You know, the vibe about Christian King is to let ones and one know that Emperor Ali Selassie I is a Christian.
Right,
So, you know, is a man of worship of Christ. So, you know, we cannot sweep that under the rug like that don't exist. So I have to sing about it. You
right,
know, and also I'm a baptized member of the Ethiopian Orthodox Church too. Likewise Mikey General. So we team up to do the song to let people know. And this one thing I have to say to my Rasta people them too. You know,
right,
many of us that passed away,
right,
um, we have seen certain thing about churches, right? But when you die, you don't know what happened. You don't know who's gonna preside over you. Who's gonna preside over you?
right.
Your
Exactly.
family, your wife, whatever, husband, whatever, gonna take you to a church where you're not even like.
Uh-huh.
So my point is, Emperor Haile Selassie the first, he sent the church in the west, especially you have one in Maxfield Garden. Right now need to be properly built.
Wow.
So the Rasta people them have to come together and know. Not the church is not for Rasta,
Right.
alone, The church is for everyone. Cause Marcus
Exactly.
Garvey have cried out for where's the black man church? And
Right.
the black man church was given to us, but we shot it. Emperor Haile
Mm-hmm.
Selassie also give a school in Painland.
Right.
Haile Selassie High School. And
Right.
what? We have done nothing. It's just a few people try to help it going.
Right.
But these are the time that I really speak up because nobody wants to help when the time is granted, they go around it.
Right.
But people
Exactly.
now for wake up because look, rest in soul, rest in soul in peace, Cocoa Tea, rest in soul determined, and many more artists pass.
Right.
But we have everything for us, and we shine it.
Right.
The
And
church is here for us.
right. And from what I'm listening, when I'm listening to you, I'm hearing the words that we can do more. I think that's what you're saying. We can do a lot
That's
more
it.
than what we have. Right.
Painland. The school is in Painland. Haile Selassie High School. What we doing?
Right. We can do a
You
lot
know,
more.
the church was sent to us from all the way from Ethiopia from the emperor.
Right.
What we doing? And it's not
Exactly.
only church in Jamaica alone. They got church in Trinidad. You got church in Guyana.
Yeah.
The Caribbean. All over. There was a man, Abuna Isaac, who came. Was sent by Haile Selassie. He baptized Bob Marley,
Right.
baptized Peter Tosh, baptized Culture, Joseph Hill from Culture,
Uh-huh.
Yami Bola. There's a lot of people, artists was baptized to the Ethiopian Orthodox Church.
Right. So
You see,
definitely
but
there's
I
more
don't
to
want
be done.
to.
There's more to be
That.
done.
Yeah, get to the right thread. You see,
There's
I don't
more.
really talk about. Some people say religion. I don't really talk about religion unless it's been asked. But
Right.
in some instance, just like how you play the song, you have to know why that song was recorded. It's for a
Right.
reason. It's not just for dancing. If you listen to words in that song, I just last say I take communion. I just
Right.
last say I celebrate the birth of Christ. You know, Haile Selassie, him talk about the crucifixion what just happened. All these
Right.
things. So when a man say fire burn, you have to be careful what you fire burning because Emperor Haile Selassie does these things that you fire burning.
And this is why, but the thing is, Russ, I love it because this is what the daily grind is all about. It is not coming on this show and talking fluff. And I think I've said this before. This show is about giving me your honest opinion about things that are bothering you, you being in the entertainment business. Anybody that comes on my show knows that they have to
Hmm.
like speak the truth. And there was a situation that I wanted to get your opinion on because as I said,
Okay.
definitely we are going to be grinding out the information. There's a story that broke in the week about Mr. Shannon Sharpe, who is an NFL player and also a
Okay.
popular podcaster. Now, he
Hmm.
has been accused of sexual assault against a
Hmm.
young woman. Now, supposedly, and folks can actually Google this and get all the information, supposedly he
Hmm.
was in a relationship of some sort with this woman when she was 19 years old. At the time, he was 54. Word has
Hmm.
broken that she has sued him for $50 million. He offered to pay her $10 million to basically keep it quiet. Now, I have a
Hmm.
couple of questions on this, Ras Emmanuel, and I do hope that you answer. You being in entertainment business, just like how Mr. Sharp is in the
It's
spotlight.
NFL.
What are
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
thoughts? Yeah, what are your thoughts on this situation? And as well, let's go straight to it. A younger man, sorry, an older man, dating such a young woman, and has anything of this sort. Has anyone ever approached you, a young woman, because you're a solid gentleman, right?
Yeah.
Has anything of these sorts ever happened to you? In that, not that, but in the sense
Yeah.
that you approach folks who you
I would say in the music industry,
right,
it does happen as
right,
entertainer in entertainment world. You was warned. Listen, these things gonna happen. You
right,
know, even my wife warned me too. I said, listen, in the entertainment world, these stuff gonna come at your door knocking.
right,
No, for Mr. Shah, I listen. I was in Australia, and you know, I remember two young girl. I was trying to do an autograph. I was trying to get a black marker, and this it was two white girl, and they said point blank, "Can you give us some black baby?"
oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear
They
that.
said they said to me, "Can if I can give them a black baby?"
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, wow. Really? Whoa. Whoa.
It is
Okay.
raining in Jersey. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
Mr. Shannon,
How did you handle that? How did you handle that?
I walk away.
Very good. Smart man.
I just walk away because it is blow my mind. But what I'm
Right.
saying with Mr. Shannon now, it seems like he had admitted that they're together, and
Right.
the young lady admitted that they're together. But I'm something really puzzling me now. Um, if they've been together, that means it wasn't hiding. It wasn't. If he admitted it that it was true, that it seems like it's nothing hiding. It wasn't no to shut nobody up. I think
Right.
that was public to me in my
Right.
when I'm here what I'm hearing right now. And for she to want more money, I think something not right. Me
Right.
basically,
Right.
something is not adding up.
Right. And I definitely agree with you because I think that there's a lot more to the story, because
Yeah,
it's always one side. So no one's accusing, I mean, not from my side, of course, certainly not from yours. No one is calling anybody out for whatever. But the facts of the story is that, this has happened. And, in the music industry, of course, these things, some things like this will happen where you have young women that will approach uh, gentlemen and vice versa, right? So
right.
I am just happy that you have a solid relationship, you have a solid wife who will say, honey, it's gonna happen, right? And you handle yourself perfectly. I'm with you. Thank you.
Yeah, I tell you,
Yeah,
listen, I've been on the road, and I remember one time, same Australia too, but this young girl, she was from New Zealand,
right,
and she came over, and was trying to give me like weed and stuff like that. I'm good and stuff. Oh, we like to smoke with you guys, but I'm saying, I'm good. But anyway, she said, "Can I get an autograph?" So she and this guy was, come up there, and she said, "Can I get an autograph?" I said, "No problem." You know what this girl did?
can we say it on the air?
Oh my God. Well, I don't think
What
it's not bad that I must say that, King. But this
okay,
girl, she literally take out, you know,
okay, 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 all right, okay.
yeah, I don't want to, yeah. I
Yeah,
said,
okay.
okay. I said, come on. I said to the young man, this don't, she said, oh, I just met her. I said, wow. I said, it's like that? So
Right,
I'm saying, as an artist, there's a lot of stuff out there.
right. And one has to be
And
careful.
and as a football player, he's a former football NFL player, and I know they make a lot of money. They make a lot of no matter of fact, he have his own podcast right now.
Yes, which is
They,
done
they
very
make a
well.
lot of money.
Yeah, which is
And
done very
this is the thing I don't like. If something happened, deal with it right away.
right,
Do not wait till 10, 20 years, 5 years, 6, 7 years ago, and now you come and say, give me money. No, I don't think that's fair.
right.
If something happened, get the authorities and deal with the matter right away. So I'm gonna
That
be honest with you. I'm not downing Mr. Shannon,
right,
but something. If she demanded more money, I think something is not told to the public. Why
right.
she want more money?
And definitely there's a lot more to the story, and we're going to be finding
Yes.
out that information out as we go along for the next few days. But back to you. Thank you so very much for your honest opinion on that, because as I said, the daily grind is about us talking about stuff that perhaps folks will not talk about, and this is why we're here. But Rats, we are so grateful that you came on. Now, where can folks see you next? What are you going to be doing? Where are you going to be at? Where should I be in the crowd with my little bogle dance going?
Well, June 14, I could tell you this though, officially, June 14, I will be in New York, right?
Okay,
They call it the Victory Dance,
right.
starring the great, the great Sister Umbrella. Let me say the Sister Umbrella. I want you to think about that for a little bit. Sister
Okay.
Umbrella.
Okay.
I'm just giving you a clue. Who do you think that would be? Would
You're
be?
gonna have to tell me because you kind of. I wrote it down. I'm trying to
All
get
right.
it.
You're not gonna know. You're not gonna sing part of them song now.
Oh Lord.
All right, listen. Jamaica, Jamaica. Me never have no potato. All right. Let me sing next one now. You're gonna find this one. How one thing that I can understand. How one thing that I can understand. Go on
Okay, I
now.
know the beat. I know the beat. You're gonna have to tell me. Stop.
Say bam bam. Me say
What
what a bam bam. Bam bam bilam bam. She's a woman.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me. You have to tell me. Say it to the folks who are listening. Tell me. Go ahead.
Say bam bam. Who say
Okay.
bang bam? Bam bam. What a bam
Um,
bam. Bam bam bilam bam bam.
I forgot. No, I'm too old right now.
I
I'm
put
showing
I,
my age now.
I put you on spot now.
Right.
I'm
Okay.
talking
Don't
about
do that.
drum roll, drum roll.
Sister Nancy. Sister
Drum.
Nancy.
Oh, Sister Nancy and the great Brigadier Jerry.
Right.
So
Okay. There we go.
Brigadier Jerry live in concert with his sister.
Wow.
Sister for me, Mama Nancy.
Right.
I have
Exactly.
Anthony Malvo, Lady G, Sister Carol, and Roned and myself.
Wow.
Massive
So
at
it's
the
going to be a
pond.
big show. A big show. Where's
Yeah,
it going to be
sorry, at the compound. At the compound, forgive me. At the
Okay.
compound. Fat forward, big up yourself. Yeah. Rupee T, Roadblock Radio for life.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And that date is
Gaudi
June.
Enterprise, big up yourself. Yeah.
What
Somebody
day is
just
that
tune in.
again? What day is that again?
Huh?
Yes. What day is that
June the
again?
14th. June the 14th. At the compound, after we not come around. You see me I say? I will give you a song like this. I me say boss, 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 everybody honor that. Me love, me love, me love, me love, me love, me love me island Jamaica. Whoa, you know me I say? Jah me provider every day. I mean, so we said answer, they tell them a lie, them a tell, lie, them a tell, lie, them a. Haile Selassie is a Christian king. Wagwan.
All right. Ross, we are so pleased to have had you on the show. Thank you so very much. Say bye to everyone, please, because you have been a pleasure. You've been so accommodating. You've been so generous with your time. Make sure that you don't get too wet there in New Jersey. I see all the rain. So make sure you run inside and, say hi to wifey and
Listen,
the kids. We love it.
I'm right home. I'm home, so I don't worry about the rain. Matter of fact, this rain is blessing. You see it?
Oh, of course.
The rain does stop, It just
Oh,
stopped.
there you go.
It
There
just,
you go. Make sure
it's
that you take.
blessing. Your show is blessed, my sister.
Oh, thank you so very much. From your
Your show
lips
is
to God's
blessed.
ears. Thank you so
Big.
very much, Russ. And we will see you sometime. Thank you. And that, of course, was Mr. Ras Emmanuel, who was so accommodating and so generous to come on our show. And once again, this is Sandy Daly from the Daily Grind. For those who are watching in Canada, make sure that you find yourself to the polls on Monday. Don't care who you vote for, but just make sure that you do your job and you vote for who it is that you want to vote for. And I will see you here back again this time on next Saturday, but 8:30 on Wednesday, and we will have another edition of Shoot Your Shot Wednesday. Of course, we'll have another single person, so maybe we can actually set up. But between now and then, I will say my goodbyes, and I will see you next time. See you on Wednesday at 8:30 right here on the Daily Grind. And my name once again is Sandy Daly. Bye, guys. Take care.